Hi dolls and welcome back to my channel. There was no What's the Tea last week because there was no tea last week. It was a shitty episode and BB Zahara Bidet is just as shady as we always knew she was. But this week made up for all of it. So let's sip the tea and get into this week's episode of What's the Tea? RuPaul's Drag Race Season 3 All-Stars, episode Gag. The only good thing about last week was we finally saw BB being shady by not talking about how Aja made her outfit. But other than that, it wasn't worth it, so I didn't waste my time. Sorry, but I promised you that there would be a week coming up where it was worth it, and this is that week. I am full of notes. I've watched this episode 3 times to make sure I got everything that I wanted to get in. So let's just jump into this. My first favorite moment of this week was when they opened the episode with the Handmaid's Tale, Chad and Alaska are standing there, and they bring the girls back, and it is Morgan, Aja, and Chi-Chi DeVayne. Thank you for coming back just so we can all do our stupid Chi-Chi arms. And RuPaul goes, only 3? I was fine with just those 3. Who needs Thorgy or Milk? Not us. No one. But then, Milk and Thorgy pop out, and all was ruined, and we knew it was going to be a horrible episode. So RuPaul basically tells the girls they're getting a chance to come back and compete. One of them will come back, and, you know, same kind of setup as last year. So, surprise, surprise, the eliminated queens were coming back. Who knew? Everyone. Anyone with a Reddit, anyone with a brain cell. We all knew. So they go into the workroom. Ru is like, oh, you're going to be kitty girls. Oh, it's going to be this. It's going to be that. I hate trans girls. Oops, sorry. And then it is all of the girls sitting at the table. What I like to call this is reality TV gold, produced drama. But let me tell you, I'm not the one in this situation. So I was ready to watch these girls go at it. First up was Shangela versus Thorgy. Now, here's my first thing about this whole thing. Now Thorgy has a voice. Now Thorgy wants to speak up and be heard and be all of this. Girl, it's a little late. Sit down. My thing is, when you're asking me to answer your question, do not keep interrupting me. And Shangela was very much, okay, I'll answer when you stop interrupting me. Thorgy felt backed into a corner. I think producers told her she had to have drama, and Shangela's just going to steamroll you in that situation. So, Thorgy, once again, not your most beautiful shining light, but I have a feeling for you it's hard to find shining light. BenDeLaCreme versus Morgan McMichael. When BenDeLaCreme said, I still would have thought you were the weakest of the night, where's the lie? She's never lied. Morgan was the weakest of the night. She should have been the one that was sent home. But then we had Chi-Chi DeVayne's face. When she said that, they cut to Chi-Chi, who was like, Chi-Chi's just happy to be invited back. So let's just let her enjoy her time. But Morgan calls out what I've said since episode 2 when BenDeLaCreme threw the lip sync challenge. And that is that BenDeLaCreme is afraid of what the fans think. Ben will not be painted in a bad light. You're not going to do that to her. So for Morgan to call it out, I was like, here we go. Call it out. Get the truth. That's the truth, Ruth, because you are afraid of editing. You're afraid of what fans are going to think, and you're afraid to not look like BenDeLaCreme. And trust me, you didn't look like that this episode, and we will be getting into that. Then it was Aja versus BB. And here we go with what I said about last week. BB not giving Aja credit for making her outfit was pure and utter bullshit. Especially when you find out that everyone else on that runway gave credit to the girls that helped them. But when they said, BB, did you make that entire outfit? And she said, yes. Girl, I turned my TV off. I had it. I was over it. I'm over BB. I'm over mother. There's a reason you were on season 1, because you wouldn't have made it on a season after that. I can't. BB's entire presentation in the way she speaks is just unnerving. Mother. Oh, Thank you. Shut the fuck up. It's enough now. There was no part of Chi-Chi versus whoever sent her home. Poor Chi-Chi. Then there was Milk versus Kennedy, and Kennedy basically admitted everything that we thought about Milk all season. That she's not funny, and she has a big ego for no fucking reason. So she basically said that Milk was not funny at all during the Bitchler Challenge, which she wasn't. Where's the lie? She ain't ever lied to us. And then she said, basically, that she used personal feelings in her judgment, which, God bless, who wouldn't? Any of these girls on that show that are saying they're not having personal feelings attached to this are lying sacks of shit. You are competing for a large chunk of money and touring and this and that. You're going to eliminate your biggest threat in the moment. I'm sorry, it's just what's going to happen. So I give Kennedy a lot of credit for at least owning and speaking to that truth. Finally, it hits Milk, what we've all thought, that she's just an egotistical asshole. And she's like, is that what people think of me? Do people really think I'm an asshole? Girl, I was in a bar with probably 300 gay men, and she said that, and the whole bar went, yes! Girl, I fell out. I was done. So, yes, Milk, you are an asshole. Yes, you look like an egotistical cunt. Yes, everyone thinks this about you. Yes, they let you walk around doing it because it's good TV. And yes, I still probably believe you're acting that way now. Then we get into them starting to prepare for the Kitty Girl / whatever the other team's name was challenge. And it was all of them in the recording studio with Adam Lambert. I can't stand BB Zahara Benet anymore. Girl, it's a rap challenge. We need to understand your lyrics. We do. Yeah. And she's fish, and she's French fish, she's foreign fish. So she's just everything, so you don't actually have to do anything. Okay. Trixie needs to listen. She's the fan of the show. She's been on the show. You have to listen to the judge in that moment, and you have to listen to the people that are editing the music currently. If they have suggestions, just even for one take, do it. Shut your mouth and don't be Trixie Mattel. Girls, then they do the challenge. You know, it's cute. It's Spice Girls. It's we're doing this. We have our own characters. The eliminated queens I thought were really great. The top 5 queens I also thought were really great. They get into the deliberations. They say that the top 5 girls are the winners. The eliminated queens go back. And they go down the line. I do not understand the praise of BB Zahara Benet. This is a BB Zahara Benet bashing episode, apparently, but I don't get it. I thought her outfit looked cheap, her hair looked horrible, her performance was lackluster, had no creativity, and was just BB Zahara Benet. I don't get it. I am glad that Adam called Trixie on saying, I thought that you were just kind of over me being there, because I know that that is something that Trixie struggles with. Oh, by the way, that was my 4th favorite moment of the week. We're just kind of zipping. And my 5th favorite moment of the week was when they go to deliberate. All the girls go backstage, and they're talking to the girls that are in the bottom. I don't understand, Kennedy Davenport, how all you have to say to save yourself is, I just know I'm not ready to go home. Who is ready to go home, Kennedy? You think anyone's ready to just up and pack and go home? Why? What have you done? Because you haven't done much, and it's time, kitty girl, that you're going to be scooting out the door soon, unless you pick it up. So they go out, and it is BB Zahara Benet versus BenDeLaCreme on the runway, and doing one of my favorite songs, Nobody's Supposed to Be Here. Now this is a legendary drag performance number. It's high energy. It is played at all the major circuit parties. I mean, this is a well-known song in our community. And these girls, one is in a bathing suit and a cape, and the other is in a gown. This is a circuit party dance number. Girl, I can't. Kennedy and Shangela must have been so cracked in the back watching this. I mean, there's a part where you see Shangela and she's like, I can't. The gown pissed me off. And then I think BB knew that she was going to win. And she went and took that wig off and showed the wrinkly ass back of her neck looking like the inside of a brain. It was horrible. Ben wins the lip sync for Your Legacy and brings back Morgan McMichaels. Shocked. I wanted Aja, but I will take Morgan because I think Morgan's one of the most talented queens to ever come out of RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's never shown enough. So she brings back Morgan, and now it's time to eliminate Shangela, Kennedy, or Trixie. And BenDeLaCreme says this is the easiest decision I've ever made. I'm eliminating myself. What? Girl. Girl. Girl, this took my breath away. She says that she's going to eliminate herself because she feels like a winner already. She's won 5 out of 6, and she feels very confident in the fact that she can go home with her head held high, and that these girls that are remaining want the title of Drag Race All-Stars more than she does, and it means more to them. I believe that's true. I also believe that she's afraid that she's going to get the type of edit where she succeeds, and then boom, fails, and she's going to get a weird edit, and it's not going to look good. She broke the system here. It was very clear that producers did not tell RuPaul or Michelle because those faces were racked, girl. I couldn't take it. It was so good. So good. This is just, again, another reason I don't like BenDeLaCreme. You came to the show to do a competition and then continue to say you don't like competition. You're trying to give yourself this Saint BenDeLaCreme reputation, and I don't buy it. I don't buy how genuine this is. I think it was a great PR stunt. I think there's just a lot that goes into it that I don't buy. But I do applaud you for having the balls to break the system of the show and do this. So BenDeLaCreme exits stage left, and we are left with Morgan McMichaels, Shangela, Kennedy, Trixie, and Mother. My shade of the week was good old Miss Chi DeVayne talking about Milk and her ego. Basically just calling it out, how she has such a big ego because she does stuff out of drag, but it doesn't translate into drag. When you are a high-fashion editorial Marc Jacobs model and you are getting read the house down by Chi DeVayne, I think it's time to find your seat. My favorite look on the runway was Shangela. I thought that it's very hard to pull off 2 pieces in drag. Her padding looked beautiful. Her body looked great. The costume was very detailed. The hair was clean. I liked that it wasn't just a normal platform, that it was glittered, and it just matched her outfit. Shangela's putting her all into this, and it really is showing. My least favorite outfit on the runway was, oh, Jesus, Chi DeVayne with that stupid ill-fitting Jiffy Pop silver onesie with stones missing everywhere. It's clear she isn't ready for this, and she has admitted that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode. That's our recap, and next week is looking to just kind of be an episode before we get to the end. And I know there's one more big thing coming, so buckle up. The season is not over yet, kids. I didn't really see much in next week's preview to judge off of, but I will say I think the top is going to be Kennedy and Shangela, and I think the bottom will be the rest of the three. I think it'll be Morgan, I think it'll be Trixie, and I think it'll be BB, and I think they're going to send Morgan packing again. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for waiting the week for this. Please subscribe, share the video, thumbs up, comment. You know, I'll write back to almost all of them unless it's just, hi, how are you? Like, give me something to go with, kids. My name's Logan Hardcore. All my social media is in the description box below. Please follow me on everything. Share the love, and let's keep this train going because we are just weeks away from season 10. I will be doing my thoughts on the cast coming up. So just stick around. I'm going to do word association. Quick video, but girl, I have a lot to say. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Keep it hot, unlike BB Zahara Benet.